We are good to go live here at Smoking Barrel. We are anxiously awaiting our guest today, which you guys are going to love. It's a very exciting time coming up next week. We have the Queen City Cigar Fest. Man, what a great week of activities. Just if you love cigars, there's no better place to be than Charlotte, North Carolina. So it's going to be great. Of course, Charlotte is a gateway to Mount Holly, and Mount Holly is where Smoking Barrel is located in Mount Holly, North Carolina. And we're just fortunate to be here. So we're going to have Tyson McGlowan here in a few minutes to join us to talk about Queen City Cigar Fest. We got Charles Wilkerson, Whiskey Tango Charlie. We got the cigar extraordinaire, Tanya Crocker, better known as T. So I'm Beef. I'm Brian Huff, one of the owners here at Smoking Barrel Cigar Bar Lounge. So we're excited that you could join us. Kind of clumped together a little bit with the seating today. We had a few more people joining us, so we're kind of clumped here. We got a really special cigar and bourbon pairing today, which is really cool. TPE 2023, the cigars released, and you know, we're getting one of the first looks at it. Stacy Guzman from Altadus kind of hooked us up, really helping us out get this cigar. Hats off to Stacy. Thank you very much.
We got two of theirs.
I'm sorry?
We got two from them.
Two from them. What else did we get?
We got the Romeo and Julieta NB.
Well, I'm jealous.
Oh, you should be.
Wow.
Guess who blended it?
Who?
Plasencia.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
So Plasencia makes basically 80% of the cigars in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. Wow.
Yep. They
80%.
Of the hand-rolled cigars
Okay.
in the
Got
world.
it.
I did not know that.
Wow.
So if you smoke a cigar, there's an 80% chance Plasencia touched it. Pretty amazing.
Wow.
What are we smoking to?
This is the H. Upman. It is actually a Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. They put it in a barber pole design. This is special edition. And it is called a Barbier, which is German for barber. So, along with Nicaraguan, Dominican broadleaf tobaccos, it's produced at, I can't even pronounce it.
It's okay. Just throw it out there.
Throw it out there. Tabela Sierra de Garcia in La Aroma, Dominican Republic.
See, if you hadn't have told anybody,
Hey.
they would have thought you hit that, nailed it. So the name of the cigar is the H. Upton 1844 Special Edition.
Mhm.
So it is, it's a barber pole. So we're going to get a mix of flavors here. It's going to go mild, heavy, mild. It's going to be great. It's going to go well
Looks good.
with this William Prince that we got from Texas.
Yeah, Barbie, yeah. Yep. Yep, so slipped in something special for us today.
Okay.
This is something I brought back from my Texas trip a year ago. And I was like looking for something, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring this over and share it. You see a little bit, I guess that's a 375 bottle, 375 size.
Looks right. Yeah.
This is one of their straight ryes. So straight rye blend. So this is, and which is surprising because I've had a couple of sips of this. You're going to be surprised. This is 125 proof.
It is. It doesn't drink like 125, but it is spicy.
Spicy.
It does have spice to it.
So this is from a straight rye whiskey. What they end up doing, they're sourcing. There's nothing. They're sourcing this Indiana. They're using 5 and 6 year old barrels. They're blending two different blends of the rye. They're using the 95.5 rye blend and a 51% rye blend, and they put it together. And this particular one, this is one they've labeled a single barrel, and a single barrel that has been finished in a French oak. It's a French oak finish. So I don't know if I'm guessing they probably take some staves, sort of the maker's scenarios, and they put some French oak staves in, and they finish this blend. Well, this one's not a blend. This one's actually a single barrel. But again, you get the spiciness of the rye, but I think you're picking up the oakness of the French oak. You obviously picked that up. And so I wasn't sure what we were pairing the cigars with today, but it doesn't really matter. This is going to be, there's a lot of sweetness that's going on with this rye. Lots of, you get the woodiness in there, and I can already tell you, man, this is like spot on.
It's really going well, this.
Yeah.
We were doing the punch dad bod today, but we decided we would switch gears because I wasn't aware we had this cigar. I know I paid for it, but
See, that's what I'm talking about, B. That is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I tell you, don't open stuff.
Did I open it? Did I open this?
I opened it.
See, if I'd opened it, I would have known we had it.
Aha.
Yeah.
So see that part.
And yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's good stuff.
Gotcha.
So guess what, guys? We got a surprise for you. It got dropped on us Monday. It's a big surprise. We have the Andalusia Bull in house this week.
Oh, God.
We'll be here tomorrow or Friday. We do have the tracking number. So we got that. The Lennox coming in. Double Lajeros are coming in.
I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling you right now. I'm not fighting over these damn bulls. You got 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3 LFD cigars in order to buy the bull.
No,
That's it. That's it. I'm not doing this shit, beef.
T had not been involved in the earlier discussion. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to say you can have 2 LFDs per day per member. They can do that.
I'm done.
All you got to do is...
I'm done. Because I'm not fighting these.
2 bulls, don't matter, huh?
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
We'll be out in a week.
We only got
Talking
5
about it.
boxes. We only got 5 damn boxes, beef.
4.
Well, yeah, because...
The supplies.
That's it.
dwindled.
I'm out of here. I ain't doing this shit. I'm out of here.
So, yeah.
Put you in the middle for a
So
reason.
I'm not fighting. I'm telling you.
we put the box back
No.
just in case.
It's just really.
Yeah.
I ain't even looking at you.
All right. I'm telling you. Okay.
Hey, cigars are in here that you can enjoy.
I'm bringing my gun. I'm telling you now. I'm bringing my gun.
No.
I'm bringing. Yeah, I am. I ain't fighting over these damn bulls.
I don't even know what
Shit.
she's talking about.
Oh, man.
So yeah, we got the bulls coming in. It's gonna be exciting. I wish I could have them today. I'm going out of town tomorrow. To take them out of town.
Oh,
We're
we
gonna
get the bull
celebrate.
in and he gonna leave town.
Hey, you take care of the cigars.
Okay. I'm bringing my damn gun. I ain't fighting over
Hey,
these bulls.
you know, you could take a box and say we're going to auction this off for charity.
That's a really good idea.
It-
Because my family is a charity right now. We need a donation.
Okay. Gotcha.
I would feel bad because then I have to give the money to charity, which is fine. I love giving to charity.
Yep.
No, it's going to be fun. So we got that coming in. It's very exciting to get that in. We have a lot of new exciting things coming in the bar. We mentioned the Dad Bod, the Golden Era's coming in. Wonderful cigar. That's already here. It's a limited edition. This is a limited edition, I would imagine. So it's only going to be available for so long. So guys, you got to grab them while they're available. I can't hold on to them and we can't order them again. When it's special limited edition, it's a limited run. So that means that you've got to secure them now.
Right.
You got to run in here, get in here before the podcast ends, because they just go.
Yeah.
And as soon as people find out, it's Katie barred the door.
Right. Right.
In this case, Stacy barred the door. I might need an ice cube or two for the drink.
A little warm. It's
You know what? I think it would be better with a little bit of ice.
you know what? Could be right.
All right.
I would tell you a story. I don't know. I guess it's probably been a year since I shared, but so William Prince Distillery. So I'm on a trip. I'm staying with a friend in Houston. I get up, having coffee at his place, and I just Googled like distilleries near me, and this I never heard of them. Never ever heard of them. William Prince Distillery. And I was like, so I asked my friend Eric. I said, "Hey Eric," I said, "You ever heard of this?" Never heard of it. And it was not very far. It was half hour from his house. I said, so I called him. I go on the website. I called him up. I said, "Hey, look, I'm in town. I'd like to come by there and meet you guys, and like, can you show me around?" Yeah, absolutely. So I show up, and it's one of those great little stories. It's like, this is two guys come together. It was I think it is Zach and William. These guys were college guys. And, I think one's an attorney out there. I'm just going off some memory now, but anyway, one of the guys, I think it was William, was there that day. Took me through. So small craft. Fairly old. It's in a warehouse, and when I came in the neighborhood, it was kind of like coming into. It was almost kind of like coming into Nodi area in Houston, kind of a deal.
Right.
But anyway, we spent several hours there, and I videoed some stuff, and this, that, and other. He showed me all around. They were still in the process of putting their still together, their whole thing. But they have a great tasting room. They have a great vibe, lots of traffic, so it's kind of like a local area, and lots of the people come and hang out, throwing cornhole and doing all that. But just, it's another one of those things. I mean, even outside of Kentucky, in that distillery thing,
Right.
it's like, yeah, come on by. I'd love to show you around and show you what we're doing, and got to taste and sample some different things, and met the head distiller there. So they have a lady. A young lady is a PhD. I think her background is chemist or something. But anyway, so again, from a lady's palate, we talk about how sensitive and keen they are.
Right.
She's the one that is putting together the blends and the flavor profiles. So I mean, they got it going on. I'd love to go back next time I'm out there. I'm going to look them back up, because they were in the very beginning stages of the distillery, kind of putting it together,
You don't know who they source from, do you?
Well, they were Indiana, and then some of it was also some Texas stuff. He wouldn't say, but I do know where. And I said, "Don't worry about it."
Right.
So from a big distillery in Texas, and but they were getting their stuff up and running. But it's no different. Like, so from the time that, like, just think about you when y'all opened here.
Right.
And a year later, how much evolved and how more refined you guys have gotten about it, the way you do it. Same thing with the distillery. I'm sure now a year's passed, they sort of getting things dialed in, their thoughts and their ideas about how they're laying out everything. It's a good thing, and they had a pretty good, they already had just from the opening, they had a pretty good vibe going on right when you come in, and local people had already found them. And it almost kind of got me that. So if you think about the craft brewery scene, like the craft brewers, how they sort of have that following, and they'd already got that for a distillery there, and I guess it was really because it's probably the proximity of there was some residential wrapped around this place. So anyway, good guys, good people. I thought they were going to do well, and I'd like to go back there see them again.
That'd be cool. That'd be a nice visit.
Yeah,
Sarah, can we get some ice, please? Thanks.
yeah, let's do that, see what happens. We
Drop
proof
it
that
in.
back
Let's see
just a
what
little
happens.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You working tomorrow?
Hell yeah.
What time? What time you get off?
11:45.
In the morning? We don't leave out till 4:57, so I won't see you tomorrow.
4:57.
4:57
I
p.m.
could have had my napkin up again by the time you leave.
That puts you into Denver, what, 10 or 11?
6,
Oh, that's right, you're going the other way. No?
2 hours. You know, we gain 2 hours going out, and we'll go grab a pizza or something. We get out there, and then Friday night we'll go to Gaetano's. It's a Italian restaurant, family, you know, Frank Sinatra type place, right? I mean, it's old school mafia type deal, and it's really good. You pass that over, T?
No.
I'm just trying to try that. I think you're probably right.
Don't be experimenting. Don't be messing with alcohol.
There we go. Now we get it. So yeah, we're going out. My daughter's graduating. Well, my son graduates Thursday in Charlotte, and then after that, we're going to eat lunch and then catch a flight out to Denver to see my daughter graduate on Friday, and we'll be there as a family for a while. So it'll be nice, be fun.
It's a good time.
Garden Grace on Saturday night. Oh my gosh, what a great restaurant. Just incredible. Downtown Denver. We'll go hiking, see all the sights. The weather's going to be nice.
Is that down like, was it 13th Street? Or
Garden Grace?
no, there's that little part in downtown, which is it 13th Street, which is the little drag? I mean, it's kind of like a walk in there, only part of the street.
I don't know. There's an art district that has some of that. You know,
Yeah.
where Blue Moon is, and
Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been out there, but I just remember there's an
Yeah.
area where the cars don't go through, and it's kind of walking, and all the street, the bars and all of it, or the restaurants have sidewalk seating, and
oh wow, that's neat. I don't know that I've been there. I may have and not realized it, but
Yeah.
everywhere we've been, we've driven and parked. So I don't
Yeah.
I don't remember that. But just, you know, Denver's a cool area. It's so beautiful out there, and you know, looking forward to it.
cool.
Do they make any stout beer in Denver?
I'm sure
It
they do.
is
It's
the
any light. All I know is light beer out there.
No, there's some stouts out there.
There's one you gotta look for.
Okay.
Odell's Bull Proof.
Bull proof. All right. Odell's Bull Proof. All right.
I didn't realize it was a. I think Steinbrecher told me this. It is the craft beer capital of all.
The microbrew capital of the world. It's actually over 200 there. We're way over 200, but there's over 200 there, and a lot of the ones we see here originated in Denver.
Right.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. We. I don't know if I have seen you guys since we did. So we did the event. Talking about Steve. His place up in Concord. So Market Bar over at Gibsonville. We did a tasting event. for
Cabarrus?
him.
Cabarrus Brewing, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's,
But the market bar there.
yeah. Market Bar is Gibson Mill, Cabarrus
Yeah,
Brewing.
yeah.
It's all in that big complex.
Yeah.
The Market Bar, we did that tasting event there. Had a great turnout. Had 18, 19 for that first event there. Steve was there and some friends, and man, that was a fun event. We had a
Good.
good time with that, and
Yeah.
everybody was just like, "Wow, this is," and we're going to do more. He just said, "Yeah, we gotta get on the calendar and do some more up there." Great little concept bar there, so a lot of fun there, and yeah. And he's got a new place that's coming over. It's called Tau City Tavern.
Really?
Yeah, and it overlooks the ballpark in Kannapolis.
Cool.
I mean, literally overlooks the.
Is it part of the ballpark?
I'm not sure. He was telling me about it, and it sounds so exciting about, you know, so think about that. If you're Towel City Tavern, so first of all, Cannon, Bills, Towels. I mean, it Towel City Tavern, and it's got 2 stories to it. Is the way he described the building, and it's but it literally overlooks. I think it's in the outfield area out there. It overlooks. So baseball game going on, you can sit out there and
Cool.
have a beer or a cocktail.
So TOWEL,
Towel.
Towel Center
Towel, TOWEL, Towel City
Tavern.
Tavern.
Gotcha. Now I get it. I thought you were saying Cow City.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Towel.
now I get the
Towel.
the textile reference
Yeah,
there. Yeah, cool.
yeah. And the downtown Kannapolis is just, I don't know if you've been up there since that redevelopment. It's just, they moved that ballpark down there and all, and everything that's open, and golly, I just know it because of my grandparents that went and worked in the mill. I just remember what downtown Kannapolis was.
Right.
What it is today, it's like, wow. It couldn't be no more different.
Yeah.
Gaston's doing the same thing.
Gastonia? Is it really?
Well, they're trying to develop their downtown in Gastonia, transition a transformation
Right,
of the Fuse District into downtown Gastonia.
gotcha.
And you're gonna have various levels of success with that until people are actually living in that area.
Right,
Because you really have to have a concentration density of people living there that, walk out of their apartment, they're gonna go downtown, they're gonna have a drink and something to eat, a cigar, whatever,
right,
go to the ball game. It's a process.
right.
There's only so much land and so many opportunities to build multifamily housing in an area. So they have to kind of wade through that like any other area would. Kannapolis, Concord is no different.
Yeah.
You're always striving to get more people living in and around your downtown to make it thrive. And that's the only way consistently a business can have consistent business all the time.
Right,
I mean, I know that's almost a oxymoron, but it is what it is. I mean, these people continue to feed these businesses with money and service. That's
Right.
important.
right,
So they have to do that. We struggle a little bit with that here, where we need more people living around town, walking distance.
right. I want to tell you, you guys, something popped up the other day on my in my social media feed, and I don't know who came up with that. And maybe it's your marketing person, and it was what was the? Oh gosh, I'm going to get this wrong. Smoke on the other side. What was something about smoke in the tracks?
Smoke on the other side of the tracks. Is that?
Was that?
I don't know.
Is
I
the
don't
term?
know.
I was like, how perfect? Because I mean, literally, the railroad tracks cuts right through these.
It divides the
So-
city. Yeah.
And I forget the exact wording, but I was like, that is so perfect for the descriptor of this smoke by the tracks or something. I'll have to get my phone and go look for it. But I thought that was a cool little catchphrase.
I have to look for it because I don't remember seeing it. But it is apt that, the train tracks, for whatever reason, really separate our downtown. And you have a vibrant area, and then you have an area that's growing, that's looking to be vibrant. But you got to have that synergy where you've got a number of places that draw people, right? And that's parking included.
The place I can think of that is similar to that is if you go down into Rock Hill. Rock Hill has, I mean, not just a little track, it's a pretty major piece of railroad that cuts across. And so one side of the downtown, and I would say more so, but then you go to the other side, which you cross over, is really kind of the Winthrop College side.
Right.
And there's such a dividing because the college could be so much of that driving thing for, as you talked about, helping the downtown merchants. But that barrier, that track, that seems to be a barrier, even though there's roads and all that go right through it. But it's just,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's a visual barrier, I guess. I don't know, but what you described, you're right. Because right through here, then on the other side over here, where we're on, the shops never really kind of got going.
Right.
Not yet. You look around, you can see what's happening. So
Well, it's continuing to come. I mean, we're continuing to grow in the services that are being offered. So it'll get us synergy eventually, once we have some of that opening up. But you know, the best problem you can have is a parking problem,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Used to be 25 years ago, you could lay down in Main Street at 7 o'clock, you never get hit. Right there in the middle of Main Street, you could lay down and just spread out, and you never get hit.
yeah.
Now, we got a little business. It's a little busy downtown, which is great.
A little busy.
Yeah. So that's going to attract more people to say, hey, what's going on over there? We want to go see what's going on over there. It looks like fun. Where I want to spend my free time.
Well, you know, your neighbor across over on the other side of 85 in Belmont, they've sort of bridged through that thing, because again, there's another small town. The railroad goes right through.
Yep.
I remember the funniest story was
That's absolutely true.
I had dinner over there. We were having dinner over there. I think it was at might have been at Sandy's. We went over there to have a little something to bite to eat, and we happened to walk out. And we were kind of walking back because we had parked up the street there a ways, and these folks were just like pulling out, and they had their little lawn chairs by the railroad track, and I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
And we were with friends that kind of know. I said, they come by they sat here and watched the train. It's kind of like, imagine going to the airport to overlook to see the
Right. Right.
These folks, he said, oh yeah, these folks, these certain people, they'll come out, they want to see the train come by. And it comes by at a certain time, you know.
I can't
every
wait
week.
till the train gets by so I can get across. But yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, more power to them.
This is good smoke, by the way.
Like that.
Good choice.
Very consistent from the light up down. I'm getting close to half. It has not deviated. You sort of get a little bit of, I guess it's kind of, I might have to touch it up right there, but pretty even steaming.
Well, and you see mine, the way it's burning, even with the barber pole, you got different tobaccos coming through. You would imagine that it wouldn't burn as consistent as that is burning, but it is perfect. Almost cylindrical in nature, so it's really good.
Just that one up there, T.
Look at T with her fancy lighter.
That's bougie right there.
Bougie. T is,
Pull
yeah.
it out of the box.
Now she's gonna throw it away because it's bougie. That's nice. Where'd you get that?
That was a gift.
So T, what can we expect next week, Queen City Cigar Fest? We're gonna let you fill in for Tyson and Dorito.
You can expect a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people. This is the 3rd annual Queen City Cigar Fest. Kickoff starts May 17th. Taylor Smoke Uptown. That'll be Wednesday night at 7:30. Thursday, we come in here for the Blues and Booze. Thursday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Doors are open at 1. We'll be here from 1 to 5. Go home, get cleaned up. We go to Ash and Barrel in Cornelius for the sneaker ball. I'm in the hunt for some sneaks. Just putting it out there. Get cleaned up for the sneaker ball. Then Friday, we have, they're doing something a little different. So Friday, we actually going to the gun range. So we got Ash and Ammo on Friday. That's starts at 12 noon. Friday evening, We have our sister Other Leaf, Elegant Plume. It's her birthday,
Nice.
so we're doing that. We're going back to Tailored Smoke Uptown. Saturday is your specialty, golf tournament. And we have a VIP question and answer going on also on Saturday.
Nice.
Now, the question and answer panel is VIP, but there's some real heavy hitters on that panel. Let me start by saying our own Carol Lee Martin, which will be here on Thursday, will also be on the panel on Saturday.
Nice.
I thought you said it was heavy hitters.
I ain't said that, Carol Lee.
I had to do that, right?
That was
I ain't
Charlie.
said that was Charlie. That was Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
And we have Eric Espinosa.
Oh wow. Cool.
We got Abe.
Nice.
We got your other girlfriend,
Stacy.
Jax.
Jax.
Jax has
All
come
right.
back.
Wow.
Jax is taking on another role. Jax is now a manager for Alternates. So she is Stacy's boss.
Nice.
Yep. And so we got Jerome from Smokers Icon. And we got let's see, I'm leaving somebody out. Eric, Jerome. I think that's it. I think it's five. It's 5 or 6 people
Cool.
that we got. If I'm leaving somebody out, please forgive me. But yeah. So that's going on Saturday, and then Sunday we end up at 1501 South Mint Street for the brunch.
1501. South Main. Cool.
That starts at 1 o'clock.
Now back up to Friday for me, though, 'cause where is this gun range at? You said Ash and Ammo. Where's
Ash and Emma will be at Point Blank range. Now there's 2 locations. I'm thinking it's the Matthews location.
Matthews?
I think so.
Okay. I didn't know if y'all were talking about, you kept saying the one that's the lounge uptown. I didn't know if you were using that one that's right there by the uptown on, right there on Wilkinson.
Blackstone.
Yeah.
No, we're going to Point Blank.
Okay, Point Blank. Gotcha.
What?
Gotcha. Point Blank. Cool.
So if y'all don't have your tickets, you better get them now. We got VIP tickets. I think there's only like 10 VIP spots left.
Nice.
But we got food trucks. For Thursday, we got B Cooks
Nice. Nice.
to come here. So y'all come on out, support, come out, have a good time. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. This is the third. Like I said, this is the 3rd annual. So
It's maturing. This is coming along.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got returnees from across the country.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in.
coming in, get them tickets while they last, cause once people start hearing about it and everybody's spread the word that they're going, it's gonna happen.
It's, a lot of last minute stuff and people
Oh, yeah.
aren't sure of their schedules, so they're gonna
Hey, I
pick
found
up and
my
go.
I found my survival kit box the other day. I was straightening up some stuff and I found my survival kit box, and I was like, hey, I can recycle mine and take all this stuff out. And she put new stuff in it. She was like, nope. So we got a new look for the VIP boxes. The survival kit boxes are nice.
So what's typically in that? Help me out, because
I'm gonna tell you what I got in mind last year.
Just-
I had a shot glass from Cigar Candy. I had a lighter, cutter, cigar keychain, 2 of them, just all type, a little pack of coffee from one of the local cafes. Some hand wipes. Like it's the real deal.
Okay.
It's the real deal.
I know
And plus you
y'all-
got raffle tickets in there. So
When you're talking about survival kit, I'm thinking you got those IV kits in there for
Right.
hydration.
listen,
You gotta
you
have
don't
that.
need one.
You gotta get those packets and put it in a bottle of water and shake it up.
Oh yeah. Hey,
That's what you got.
Oh heck yeah!
this is the first bourbon I've had all week because I've
Rye whiskey.
I've had no bourbon, no whiskey
Oh, you're
all
trying
week
to-
because I'm trying to hydrate and
Okay.
because I know what next week is gonna
Well,
be.
you gotta get your liver ready, so
Yeah.
you really don't wanna stop drinking. You wanna continually increase your tolerance. I mean, you don't wanna shock your liver. You gotta
You
work
exercise
that thing out. You gotta massage, you gotta
Exercise it.
exercise it, you gotta get a trainer for your liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part. Come on, man. Oh man,
I mean, that's what I think.
that sounds like a good winter.
I mean, you shock your liver, man, there might be some problems.
Nah. So I'm probably start with the Gatorade this weekend and try to hydrate as much as possible. Lots of water.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I get that.
Because I know starting Wednesday, it's going to be down here. Oh, and all my coworkers know. Matter of fact, I took the week off and the extra day.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Well, we're talking about Queen City Cigar Fest.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we got it going on. We got the bull coming in. We got the Andalusian bull coming in.
Okay, when?
Either tomorrow or Friday.
We get tomorrow.
I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting.
That was a good call, Brian. So one cube cooled it down. I like it because it cooled it down. That was in my car. It got a little warm coming, but it dropped that proof down, and to me it got like a lot sweeter.
Yeah, I think so.
It just opens up and got a lot sweeter.
Well, I think you're able to access that when you're not dealing with the proof and the
Yeah.
warmness of it. You
It
can
tamed
access
back
that.
that peppery. It had a real peppery finish, but
Right.
it tamed that really right back. So good cigar here, by the way. This would be one I'm definitely would. We've had a couple of barber poles in
Yeah.
the last several months. This might be probably the best one I think we've had, to be honest. At least for my palate, I don't know. This
think
is
from a
probably
consistency
it's mild
standpoint.
for you guys, I bet.
Right, but it's still consistent all the way through, well constructed. I mean, you look at that, the construction of that, the consistency of flavor, that's hard to do with a barber pole, really. You usually go back and forth, which I had talked about at the beginning. No, I'm not getting any of that. I'm getting a consistent flavor all the way through this. And, yeah, it's a really good cigar. Very solid. I mean, H. Upmann, you expect that. You're going to expect H. Upmann to be quality. But this just illustrates the construction, the care that goes into each cigar that you're smoking, right?
What's this one? Is this
Rated?
12, 14, 15, 16, 17? I don't, what's the price?
Oh, what's the price on it?
10.
$10.
Oh my gosh, you kidding? I thought this was about a 14 or so, $15
$10.
stick.
So real value.
That's a good stick. Wow. That's a good, wow.
Yeah. $10.
Really nice.
I know, right?
Yeah. So did you see my chronicle
I have not, dude.
Today?
I'm sorry.
yesterday?
Yesterday
I saw one yesterday.
So
What was yesterday? Come on.
so let me start by saying TSA leadership, and I know I keep saying this, and I'm going to repeat this. TSA leadership has got to grow some balls. No, I'm being honest. They know how I feel.
I have no doubt.
Oh yeah, they know. They know. And the reason why I say this is because people are getting outrageous. Like, at what point do you think it's okay for you to put your hands on an officer, especially a federal officer? Now, there is a law. If you assault a federal officer, it's automatic 5 years. So I'm at work the other day, and because I send people reels that I watch, and I think it's hilarious, and be like, these people that lost their mind. My coworker, I always send her reels all the time. She asked me, did I see the one where the young lady in Phoenix lost her damn mind? Literally lost her damn mind. So a young lady is going through Phoenix, and I'm thinking it's Sky Harbor, I think. And apparently she had what appeared to be a drink in her bag. Ma'am, you can't take that. She loses her mind, assaulted 3 TSA agents. 2 ended up in the hospital.
Holy cow.
This young lady, and I went back and watched the newscast on YouTube. Apparently jumped up on the table and began punching one TSA agent. The other one, she grabbed by the hair and ripped this girl's hair out.
Oh my God.
While in court, she was asking the judge, "Can I get my phone call? Am I allowed a phone call?" Yeah. Sweetheart, you're gonna need more than a phone call. Cause my thought is, once you jump up on the table and hit me, your legs is coming out from under you.
I'm with you. I was already thinking through the
Right.
logistics of taking her legs out. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 TSA agents, 2 of them in the hospital. Now, we've had some instances at Charlotte Douglas. Somebody grabbed the agent. Apparently, this person is still walking around on the street. This is why I say leadership has to get some balls.
I agree.
My only thing is, I have so much animosity, I'm scared. Because once you put your hands on me, I don't care nothing about that badge.
You've got to go into self-protection mode at that point. I mean, if somebody like aggressive to you, you got to do what you got to do.
Sure.
In my opinion. I mean, jeez.
But we've had TSA officers assaulted by employees of the airport.
Oh my gosh. That's not right.
No, you can't. You can't allow that. Can't happen.
They,
Not gonna happen.
the airport employees of the TSA, they all ought to be on the same page.
You would
That
think.
part.
Protect each other.
That part.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're my sister. You don't be coming into our house.
Y'all are dealing with the
Fool.
same fools
Yeah.
every day.
And people acting crazy. I don't understand.
No, I don't.
Okay, so that case in point, I'm glad you said that. A pilot comes through now. So I've went back to what we call TAC team. So we rotate throughout the airport. We happen to be on the checkpoint where the employees come through. A pilot, not just an employee, a pilot. I was literally trying to help the guy out. My exact words to this pilot was, Captain, make sure you put a crew bar down so that we, that ain't my job. Okay. It ain't mine either. But you put that bar down so we'll know these are your bags to separate from everybody else. That ain't my job. You know what? It ain't mine either. But it's like I told the supervisor at the time and the rest of my coworkers. His ass can get cussed out like everybody else in here. And so
There you go.
they was like, T, the supervisor's like, T, calm down, this, that. No. If I'm trying to help you and you being an asshole, I'm done helping you.
I agree.
So my coworkers was like, T,
No good deed goes unpunished.
there you go.
Remember that. I have learned that this week more than any, and it is a shame.
Yeah. No, it's
You work with people, and then all of a sudden they, do their own thing, and all right, well, you got to live with the
I can't
consequences.
figure out what's causing the craziness. But I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was talking about police officers and what they're dealing with. And there's the calls now are like, and I was like, how often does this happen? Like, they had a call and somebody, I'm just going to use something. It sounds so crazy because somebody is. And there's a mental thing going on. It's something, mental illness or something.
Yeah.
And the person is running around because they're claiming they're a chicken.
Okay.
Or they're claiming they're doing this. And I asked them, what kind of calls you? And they're like, it is more than you can imagine. The craziness stuff.
Mental illness is the leading health problem in America today.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
Period. We got
what in
all
the
these
world?
crazy people shooting
People don't know how to
people.
they don't know how to deal with life. They can't deal with
What would
life.
cause a lady to snap over? There's some liquid in your bag you can't take over, and just
There's so many things happening there. That's the straw. That's the last straw.
Right.
And a lot of times the stress of all of that, and I'm not justifying what somebody did. Believe me, I'm not. But you've got to understand that people are going through things that you don't understand.
exactly.
And you don't know what you're walking into day to day, and people are crazy. Well, I guess so.
We'll just finish that little. It was a small bottle, just by the way, just saying. And there's a whole glass of it.
I will take that.
We ain't pouring that out.
No. That's alcohol abuse. But yeah, people deal with stuff all the time. You don't know what
Yeah.
mentally you don't know, or you don't know what this person has dealt with before
Right.
they got
Well,
there.
I got you.
And it's like I tell the people at the ticket counter all the time, the gate agents and all that. So these people come in and trying to catch a flight. All right. Now it says 2 hours before your flight. I'm telling y'all, summer travel's coming. If you are flying out anytime this summer, you better be there at least 3 hours. I'm saying, for your sake, 3 hours before your flight, because the lines are going to be hella long. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm telling you. So they go to the ticket counter. They got everything but the kitchen sink in their bag. They mad because they got to pay for a checked bag. It's overweight. So they got to cram stuff, move stuff. They try to bring this stuff through the checkpoint. So they already mad from the ticket counter to the checkpoint. They come through the checkpoint and they lose it. Like, they didn't tell me to take my laptop out of my bag.
But there's stress.
Oh yeah.
From the time you get out of your car,
Yep.
you get on the shuttle, there's stress.
Yep.
Right.
You know, you're getting out, and there's, in Charlotte, there's construction.
Yeah.
So you don't have a definite entrance. You got to walk, get in the entrance. Then you get in there, and there's this sea of people, and you're checking yourself in. You don't have an agent where you walk up to the desk and they take care of everything. No, they expect you to do their job. So you gotta get your baggage labels, you gotta get all that stuff printed off, you gotta check yourself in, you gotta do everything that they should be doing, because the airlines aren't gonna spend the money to have the staff they need to check everybody in. So now you're doing all that. So now you finally get your boarding pass, you finally get your luggage checked. Now you got to go wait in another line.
Right.
You've already waited in this line. You already waited to park. You already got all that.
Yeah.
Now at the end of the experience, you got to go wait in a TSA line to be interrogated like a terrorist, because everybody's assumed guilty when they get in that line. And you're going to go through there. You've done everything you're supposed to do. Take off your shoes, take off your belt, do all this. We're going to pat you down. That is all part of the wonderful experience of flying now, post 9/11. So you got to go through that.
Yeah.
So by the time TSA gets people, they're already at the end of their, they're into themselves. They don't know, they don't care to deal with anything else. All I'm trying to do is get to Cinnabon, right? I'm trying to get to Starbucks. I'm trying to get to the restaurant. I'm trying to get out of here. All I'm doing is yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, whatever it takes to get me through there. You want my shoes? Here's my shoes. You want my belt? Here's my belt. Here's my pants. Whatever you want, just to get me through this experience that I'm going through right now, to have the privilege to fly. It is a privilege that I paid an astronomical amount to do, right? And there's no privilege, and I'm not saying privilege is good, but people expect privilege, and they don't have that when they're going through TSA. They don't have that when they have it a little bit at American, right? So you go up there, you're a platinum member, you get to go to this line. So there's a little bit of that. You know, you might be able to board first if you're a certain level. But we got to understand that the stress that we put people under just to get through security, not just to get on the plane, we're talking about just to get from point A to point B, is so stressful. And then we got people, according to T, I'm no expert, that are not trained for dealing with people, that have to deal with these people.
Right.
And, you know, it's hard. And it's difficult to go through that experience.
Oh, and don't forget the ones that come in with, oh, I lost my wallet, I have no ID. That's another 30-minute wait.
Right.
That's another 30-minute wait.
It's crazy. You know, it's something. You had a post about that the other day.
Oh yeah.
You know, so these are the things that are amazing to me. You know, you're not going anywhere without the idea. And what is the point to even showing up if I've lost my wallet and I don't have an idea? Because you can't BS your way and you're not going through there.
Somebody still precarious, man.
That's what I tell them.
If you can't show that ID, and they haven't started you posted something the other day and I did catch it, with the real ID.
Yeah.
So we haven't hit that point yet, have we?
Come May,
In Charlotte.
in May of 2025.
25, that's right.
2 years.
You got 2 years to get your real ID.
Right.
2.
Right. Because
Ain't gonna happen.
it was
2 years.
supposed to happen.
But it is not gonna happen.
It was supposed to have happened already.
Because you gotta get your real ID through the DMV.
Right.
They are understaffed. There is no way. It's a not illegal federal ID, all that stuff. I'm using my passport.
Passport.
If you don't have a passport, you better get one. You better get one.
Just go ahead and apply and get one.
Just
now.
go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you better go ahead and get it.
The Mook is watching right now, by the way. He's in Chicago. You can vote with no ID. That's more important than a plane ride, but there you go.
I mean, you know.
I'm just saying, it's true.
That's true.
It's true. But, you have to put things in perspective for people, You're going through hell to get on a plane. Hell. It is bullshit crap that we got to go through all this just to get on an airplane. And I understand why. It's not that I don't understand it. And I appreciate everybody that's doing their job. I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go, hey, whatever it takes. Just tell me what you need.
Right.
I'm going to get through here, and then I'm going to get
me there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. So it's hard. It's hard on everybody. But you would think the airline employees and the TSA would all get along.
Oh man, no.
You know,
That's because the leadership don't get along.
well, there has to be clear leadership. There has to be clear and present leadership in order to make things like that happen. You cannot differ on how you do things. You have to be in one accord.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Now we got
It's at all levels.
We got some every day. Not a problem. Every day. Not a problem at all. But I told him the other day, this checkpoint right here, wherever the employees come through, I don't ever want to be assigned to that checkpoint. Ever. Ever.
Well, and I'm not defending them because I don't know what it's like, but they're just trying to go to work,
Right.
and they're usually late,
That part.
and they got to get through this to get to work, and they got to take a shuttle from the parking area to get to work. What's that about? Right? I mean, this is a huge operation we got going on here.
Oh, it's its own little city.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I'm glad I'm not in that every day. I'm going to be in there tomorrow. I'm going to get there at 3 o'clock. My flight is at 4:57. We're going to deal with what we got to deal with, and we're going to get on our plane. We're going to be in Denver. I'm going to go to Hertz Gold Canopy. I'm going to get out, pick my car. I'm going to get in. We're going to drive. In Denver.
There we go.
During rush hour. It's all right. It's all right.
It's not like
You know what? It's not like Charlotte, but there are areas like Brookshire, some other exits that back up, but it's really not that bad. It's pretty cool. It's not bad.
From the airport over, it's pretty remote. I mean, it's
No, the airport's 25 miles.
it's a good little ride to get back
Oh,
into
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
freeway area.
Well, I mean, they got to leave land for the buffalo.
Right.
I mean, truly, it's right outside.
And the
The
prairie
armory is 200 acres, and it's for buffalo and elk and all that. It's right beside the airport. But, it's a land of parks and recreation, and it's going to be way out there. So we're way, and we're staying on the other side of Denver. So we got to drive through downtown to get to Wheat Ridge, where we're staying.
Okay.
And Maddie and Amanda have moved to downtown, sort of downtown Denver. Like they're in Denver proper now in their house.
Right.
So yeah, we'll do that. But beautiful drive. I mean, it is what it is, and they're really good drivers out there. They're not. I mean, Maddie would differ with me because she deals with it every day. But to me, they're fine. I mean, it's no different than anywhere else. Pretty courteous. It's not bad. They're all smoking weed. It's all good. Just chilling,
we deal with
smoking a little weed.
we deal with that every day at the airport.
I love the little beagle, man. Is he your man? I love the beagle. I want to pick that dude up and just scratch him behind his ear, but you can't touch the beagle. The pot beagle. Oh yeah. He's at the airport sniffing everybody's bags. Oh yeah.
Don't touch it.
Can't touch him. Cannot approach him. Do not approach. Do not even get close. I want to just scratch the little fella. How you doing, man? He'll bite your ass. Oh, dude, he'll kill you. All right.
Cool.
We good? We good. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We have a conversation like we would over a cigar. We do what everybody else talks about. And we want to have a great time together, and we do every week. So thank you for joining us. Thanks for being here.
Members are invited to join.
Members who are not members are invited to join. And members who are members are invited to join. And get your ticket. We got 10 left for VIP tickets.
Yep.
So we miss Tyson, we miss Dorita. They're great. They're wonderful. They're going to be here this week. You guys will be able to see them. Elegant Plume is Friday's birthday. Wow. That's going to be something.
Oh,
Y'all need to come to the Smoking Barrel for the after party.
I left out one event. I'm sorry. So we having I Want All the Smoke party at Club Amnesia on Saturday night.
I forgot.
Yep. Hey,
Amnesia. Where is that?
it's off of Wilson.
All right. Don't forget about it. Club Amnesia. Don't forget about it. Y'all have a great day. T, what's the best cigar you're smoking today?
Right, the one I'm having right now with my family and friends.
You got that right. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.